Dotty just in towards ladder. This is your classic out of Fluxo, but instead of a couple underpass, you've also got a few top middle. So there's going to be an extension smoking con. That smoke is really, not very good. Pav finds the opener, and because he's drawn the attention, you're not going to expect Dotty in ladder. 2 quick kills early, and the bomb in no man's land.
And Kia's taking a gamble. He's moving through a smoke right now into jungle, but Pav just pushes it through with Lency. Doesn't matter if you have this flanky, you need to find 3 and you take down 1. Spots out the dualies and tries to go after them, but Art right now peeking with him, fighting towards short as well, and it's all going to fall. Kia, last man standing, needs an ace clutch to finish this off for Fluxo, and he is going to fall. Really clean taps out of Prasso out here on the pistol, manages to grant him the pistol round. Okay, well, let's see those MP9s up against the AKs. Fluxo trying to set up towards an exec. And we need an entry here. We need something for Fluxo to really start the fight for them. And instead, the flash is good and has allowed to be looked over. Manages to take down the head of operations. Art's taken out, and Lency tried to peek on in. It's a great choke down from Prasso out here as Kia gets stuck in towards Tetris 2. Fluxo just trying to peek in 1 by 1, and they're getting taken down on all single sides, man. There's not a single entry out here for Fluxo. They're stuck.
This is... I'll be honest, this looks horrible. Fluxo look...
Okay, we get to see the ops out, though. History and Hez, 1v1, and Hez right now looking like an absolute bomb. He's been killing everyone. And he kept going. Oh, great opening of the smoke. He finds the bomb holder and the opper. That is a great kill to find. Lency, missed time push there through the flash. Does manage to see 1, and he gets taken down. Mills into the bomb site. Tries to tap it away. And he's gonna stick it, actually. The stairs player doesn't take him down, but the bomb still doesn't plant. And Kia manages to find the opper. That is the situation diffused for now, but a 2v4 incoming. Pav and RZK. Palace and CT trying to just move in slowly but surely, waiting for someone to step out and then attempt the retake, but no one will. Fluxo, this should be their first round on the board.
Yeah, if RZK didn't have the kit and it was on Pav, maybe you could have the conversation about him going for a ninja. But no, this... Oh, they're going to give it a go. They're leaving. But RZK gets the jump by Pyria. Oh, and Pyria just goes on the swivel. That's why he's the GOAT.
Full investment coming through with an AWP, but I can't help but notice now here, Brandon, that neither Dotty nor Hayes have got a defuse kit going on, so if Fluxo just got the bomb down, this shouldn't be too tough of a round. Hez runs away, loses his timing on the op, and Dotty gets hit with a Molotov on the head, which allows Kie to hear him out and take him out. That is something.
Great work from Kai. Just instant molly, because if he pushes...
Ooh,
forward in towards ladder, then Art will get the trade. It's a 1-for-1. Speaking of Art, there he is, lighting up the feed. 4 versus 3, but Hez makes the numbers even. Bomb can go down, but again, as you mentioned, there's no defuse kits in this, so as long as history doesn't overextend, then he can be put in a position where you got to save this if you're Prasso.
I think even if history overextends, Prasso would still not go for this, right? No way, they do. History holds the line. Shirley takes him out, misses the shot. Big mistake out of History. Now RZK takes 2 down, keeps on going. There's still time on this. There is a smoke as well. No, there isn't. Just an incendiary and a nade, trying to hold it down. It is going to be a bait play, and RZK takes all 3 of them out and has the time to defuse as well. What a round here from Prasso, and it's indeed the mistake there coming through from History out of all players, missing the simple shot on the angle held. Going to be a weird push from Fluxo. Pav is holding this. He is. He spotted them. He takes down 1 that never expects a second.
No,
Kai.
true.
Okay, yeah, there you go. There's the bait play. Takes down Dotty, but now he's been hurt, and RZK just trades him back. All that setup, maybe for nothing now. As Fluxo in a man disadvantage, they've got a lurker down on B, but it's still RZK there. And Millsin trying to open up on A here, finds 1, but Hez instead trades. Oh my, it's all falling apart for Fluxo.
How's he ready for Pyria there? That's a great heads-up play by your AWP. Millsin is still making things interesting, though, because he's got away from Hez for now. But Hez will find him. That feels like a really big overextension. You had the pathway in towards CT, but you work your way back in towards jungle instead, so it has to be History to clutch up 1v2.
Stoic. History dead-faced right now, looking at the bomb and the bomb only. Hasn't heard anything towards stairs, not scared about the possibility. Sees one, takes him down, spotted the shadow on the second as well. Supposed to be a double peek, and it's going to be RZK. Again, shadow advantage here for History. Takes him down, and they don't use any utility. Timer was running away. Fluxo. And again, Prasso, no defuse kit.
Yeah, look at this push. Pyria. Oh, makes them his. Beautiful crosshair placement. Expects the second player. That's my boy.
That is your boy. He played it really, really well and just won Fluxo this round. Because there is almost completely empty. It's just this pace coming through from Fluxo is very slow. Giving time to Prasso to just try to play together, maybe stack up on a bomb site, still attempt the round. That's the only...
Though. He's just reset. I know I keep talking about him, but he's just reset into Palace. Hez goes forward in towards the connector smoke. But you're right, the time is starting to become a little bit of a burden, potentially. They're going to work their way up in towards Con. They should be able to trade out Hez, and in fact, they don't even need a trade. So now you can come through. Pyria can say, don't see anything on site. Come over with the bomb, plant on A, and the other two will just have to save in a 5 versus 2. Much more of a coordinated round here out of Fluxo. It looks a lot better.
Like, you're just getting basically a free A-bomb site. And you're just giving the opportunity to Prasso to just get more kills, you know? Try to have a chance. Either way, it's 5-5.
I don't know. I don't actually hate it, to be honest, because they were out of position to go for a fast sort of mid to A split. And you've already got these two players pushing out of Prasso, and that's what they've been doing quite a lot in the mid-round anyway. Searching for information, looking for...
Yeah,
that
maybe
goes
that's...
actually for both teams, to be honest, because Fluxo are known to make a mistake.
Well, they are known to make a mistake. They do have the experience to kind of figure those mistakes out. Whereas for Prasso, they've been playing together for a while. However, that doesn't necessarily mean they've had the experience at the highest tier of play. Whereas Art has, Kia has, and now trying to take them down. Finds Kia and low HP onto Mills. And the scout does do work. And this off on History. There you go. Man, just take down Pav. This is an eco round. This is round number 11 after all, coming through for Prasso. And look at that 1 angle gap, 1 pixel gap coming through. If that was an AWP, maybe would have done a little bit more damage. But RZK, he's the scary one, man. Hez has been doing a great job, but RZK has had those moments, those highlights coming through. Great Molotov. Yeah.
And he got Milzen in the back in case this goes a little bit wrong. But missed shot out of Lenzi. Art doesn't need to peek. Here comes the backstab. And there you have it. Expensive, though. Very expensive.
It doesn't matter. But just because of that Molotov on towards Hez, towards the back of the site, Art just basically wins the round. Without too much sweat going down their backs. Now, oh, look at this opening. History. I don't think it was even seen moving in towards Island. Easy frag.
And now because you've got this mid kill, you can then work your way out of A. Kai finds the opener on CT, but Hez is doing the damage right back to them. A smoke placed on Pyria once more. Not only has made this even, but it's made Hez untradeable. And now they go searching towards mid together as a unit. This is looking really good for Prasso.
Might have just seen the hero play coming through out here from Hez on the AWP. They hear the bomb go down. RZK is not going to peek through with it. Here comes the pop flash. It's perfect. It lands on Art. It is a little bit tough to figure it out, but at the end of the day, Hez is finally taken down. That's the head of the beast already found, but there's one more where that came from. RZK's been looking like a unit, and Dottie is just trying to play up for support, just trying to help him out. There's a defuse kit onto RZK as well. 2v2, mano a mano. And a possible traded out player onto History out here on Tetris, trying to just peek that. RZK doesn't need a trade, just goes for it, sticks the defuse, and Pyria never expects it, so now he spams through the smoke. He finds one, but it just buys enough time for Prasso to make it 6-0. Very well played in that 2v2 out here from Prasso. The fact that RZK just sticks it.
There's still a number of them to get them stabilized. And yeah, that's really aggressive, and so is that from Kai.
Maybe that was Kai thinking that Art didn't have enough time to actually get into the smoke, would have been overran, so he just tried to help him out a little bit, but still over peak. Fluxo, they do get the opening. Oh, I think the HUD hasn't swapped around, no. That's Prasso taking the opening, and then Pav and RZK going for more. They're They're into jungle, they're into the A bomb side, and it's just Milton to defend this. And they can't, because they're getting overrun. Overran.
Alright, Peria. Clean
Okay.
first shot.
Okay.
And he's got the second. Hang on. It's a 1v4. At least Prasso have regrouped, but then they swing one by one. Do not give these fights to Piria, otherwise he will make you regret it. Hez now forced into this 1 versus 1. He's whittled down Piria quite a lot, but there's a defuse kit and there's a headshot. A 1v4 for Piria puts Fluxo back on track. Piria was 0-4, so now he's 14-4 in theory.
True.
Oh, it's going to be a B play. Piria
Mac
calls
10,
it
knife in
over.
hand.
Okay, alright Kai. Nice, but Piria has been run over. So there is a little bit of space. This Deeg shot looks to connect on Kai, but it doesn't. And now suddenly all of Fluxo begin to swarm. History's got an AWP, for goodness sake. This could be a little bit expensive if RZK starts powering up a great nade from Kai, who's doing all of the damage so far. 2 versus 2. Hez has spotted one close under window. And History is all the way back at short. Missed shot. And that means that Mills in potentially could be overrun. It's a 1 versus 1. It's the Deagle versus the AWP. And you know what? I kind of favor the Deagle. Pav swings out. History needs to hit this shot. And he's being so patient. He's waiting for Pav to make the move.
Ooh.
Gives it to him. Both players are just a couple of bullets away from death. The M4 scooped up. But now time starts to become an issue. But History is as cool as a cucumber. And Fluxo will just about survive that scare.
Maybe that's what Fluxo needed, you know, a closer that can be very cool in these situations, be that guy that can just find that clutch. Yeah, he made a very good choice. Prasso now on Tech 9s, and look at that, Brandon, now it's the official comebacks actually managed to be found out here for Fluxo. And now could be the 9th round on the board as well, because Art is going to go unchecked, he finds a way a kill. And Lency only trades out one. How is he alive? He's not anymore. Okay. Ooh.
Hez is having a game.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, he gets shut down there. But that actually upsets me just a little bit for...
Okay, and this time it's a single man to defend. It'll be interesting out here, Art. You've managed to stay alive one time before, and now a little bit of traffic might just save you. The flash is exquisite. Hez again connecting these utilities, man. He's been on spot every single time for Prasso, and he's been getting them out of some really bad situations time and time again. In from CT, another headshot. Pav looking nasty too, and that is a spray down that is going to just win the round. Dottie finds the X-Academy player, and now they're all running for the hills. That's a round. That's Prasso on the A-bomb side, and indeed, you're correct, Brandon. With better weaponry, Prasso do manage to overrun this A-bomb site.
Yeah, much better. And I like this from Prasso.
And that's just an extra rifle to hold on to the bomb site. So, not looking bad at all. Let's just see Kie denying this. Good for 1.5, 4 HP on Pav, and that's the utility holder as well. If Pav fell down there, that would have been Prasso with nothing to work with anymore. And now here comes the util. Here they throw it out. Pav needing to be a human dispensary, and History connects on Hez through the smoke. That's a huge kill to find, a huge trade to make. You're running out of util, you're running out of options. Diffuse gets still on History, now you're really questioning if whether or not Fluxo are going to be going for this. Because they don't have the information. They don't know.
Yeah, they'll absolutely go for this though. Smoke into Palace, smoke on towards default, swing out. You have to clear sandwich. Art overlooks triple, and now his thing starts to get even more dicey because Pav overlooked. And History, you're right, they didn't have any info. So that retake was basically impossible, and they lose the AWP at the very end. What a disaster for Fluxo. And History's playing extremely far back with this AWP. Piria now starts pushing. So Piria's now got the info that this isn't going to be a B play. And Kai needs to be really careful because they're boosting into his window.
Oh yeah, but he's got the cover of the smoke right now. He can still get away with the kill. Art is going to hear this. And he's holding down to the crossfire. There's just no need for the peek. Kai, you had your player there helping you out. Good thing for Piria to already be in underpass. And they never expect a second player to be in jungle. Art, great 2K. Wins out the round. Bomb dropped 15 seconds. That's Dottie desperately trying to get in there. Trying to die after before time. And there's Piria with a 2K, but it's Art with that double kill.
And now, for Prasso, So they're trying everything. Well, how about this B pop?
Okay, Art's still ready for it though. Gonna take down the Mac 10 first, surely, and that's a lot of damage on Dottie as well. Running out of util, that's why Prasso are trying to move in fast. This was a buy, which they didn't have a lot to go into. I don't know why, but Dottie still managed to take down Period through the smoke, and it's Art towards the back of the bomb site, waiting for support to come through. Art still playing the smoke, waiting for the nades to blow them open. Dottie on bench is always going to get cleared, but he instead Y-peaks that. Milzen never expects it, and another player found. Art taken out, 2v4, make it a 2-on-3. Bomb, to be planted, to be denied. History sees the leg, and he's left in a 1v2. Big damage on Hez. But while he's got the info, he can't really do too much with it. He does have a nade, but there's not really an angle in which he can send it and toss it down on bench right now. And he's forced to peek this. It's so tough for History. Oh, and the timing. Yeah.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that's the weird part, isn't it? You're expecting a lot more forward play coming out of Fluxo, even on the CT side.
They got a P90. They're rushing B.
They go in for it again. Round number 2. It's a great grenade, though, but it stops them for only a second. Kai, again, towards the back of Edward there, manages to take down one, and Dottie trades him out. That's going to be Peria now, the only man to hold on. And the timing is going to be tough, as he's not really getting too much help from Art. Going back around into Connector, that's Milzen opened up on. Peria gets taken down, and a 2v4 incoming. History just trying to help out his IGL. Don't even think they spotted out the bombs. They might still be thinking about the mid player, but now they've heard it. It's an easy kill on Art, and he actually managed to take him down in the second. Art well played, looks for the last and finds him too. IGL to the save, to the game, and it's Art to make that play. Not saying that Art has been having the standout performance, but he has been a thorn in their side. They're just trying to get away from that. Prasso seeing that they can actually find those entries in towards B. Kind of wanted to go for that, but this is something new. This is a little bit of mid-play coming through from both teams. Fluxo right now denying with 3 people here, and Prasso taking the fight, but it's Kai and Milzen to deny. Lenzi found out too, and that's a great kill to have, because that is how Fluxo put themselves on map point.
No way. There's no way it gets stolen away like this. Prasso.
Stressed out about that. Maybe not only about that, but because Prasso have also dropped that lead, right? They started off so well, but it just seems like the entirety of the vibe that was started off there for Prasso has fallen apart a little bit.
They're going to group, and it actually bears a lot of familiarity to Fluxo's pistol round, where they sent players under. Mills in. Overwhelmed by the Tech 9. Kai, not caught off. He gets rid of all the players in towards top middle. So it is a 3 versus 3, and rifles are recoverable. But if they want to boost into window, they've got to do it now, otherwise they're not going to make the most of the space. History breaks open the smoke. Things start falling apart, especially with Perio re-walking in towards short and catching off Lenzi. It's Hez, left in a 1v3.
No matter how much of a stand-up performance you might have, Hez, you are looking brilliant this map, but it wasn't still enough. 21 frags to your name, and you're gonna need all 24 in this one to take your team into overtime here. It's a dire situation, but he's got to try it. Hez drops his weapon here, and he's on the Tech 9. He's peeking on through, picks up the AK, and it doesn't even matter if he switches to it or not. It's Fluxo on 13 as they steal it away from Prasso, as they captured our hearts and made us believe there could be a possibility at the upset. We can't really talk about things starting off slow when we were talking about Fluxo and Art calling, because it's Milzen trying to peek into the bomb here. Lenzi gets spotted and one tapped away. That they know everything now. Fluxo should be converging back up to the B bomb side, but it has to trade back, and now they can just move back into mid.
Oh, look at this. They're going to walk straight into it, though.
Oh,
Kai hits the shot, and there's a player, Imperia, all the way down in your spawn. How can you deal with this? It's a complete crunch, and this will be the way for Fluxo to...
There you have it. 1-0. Now, you gotta be up to Prasso to try to use the Tech 9 to their advantage, and Hez again is gonna have a good start. Takes down Kai. And Art the only man to hold out here. Ex-Furio jersey wearers out here, both of them. Trying to stay alive to the B-bomb side, but the bomb's still gonna go down. Dottie plants it, punches in those digits. And Prasso, you do have a rifle onto Lenzi. It's playing up into banana.
It's difficult to retake. You don't really have the util. I mean, there's a smoke on Pyro you can drop for banana, and you can converge in, but they want nothing to do with it. They're leaving immediately. There's no kits. So you fight fire with fire, and this time Fluxo got burnt. They're hoping for some kills on the way out, but what a response from Prasso.
Yeah, see, they immediately bounced back. They immediately realized what happened in the previous round, which was they got taken down by a single player into mid. They decided to push back in. You know what? This time, they're just going to push through. They lose a single player. Sure, whatever. Hez manages to find the trade back. 3 smokes still in play. 1 could go moto. Setup could be made in towards long as well. History just having this crossfire, though. The setup could be exquisite, but it's getting checked, Hez. Oh, the awareness there. It's Milzen to try to run away as well. Made steps, but still gets the frag. A 1-for-1. And look at that lineup. Oh, Pyria. What a 3K. Shoots them down into the depths. And now 35 seconds. Lency could be caught off guard here in mid. Hasn't heard anything. It's Kai and Art in a 2v1. And Lency, he's in his head. He doesn't have any idea where Fluxo are currently. And it could just be a trade. Oh, not even need for the trade. Kai just sends them home. I don't know about South America.
Yeah, it will be the same. It will be Europe kicking things off first in Season 3, and then it will be South America soon to follow, we imagine.
Ooh.
Okay, that's one way to get the opener. Didn't think it would go that way. You think Dotty's going to hit him, and he does eventually trade him out, but the fact that you lose Hez in the process is a big omission to the round here for Prasso.
The anchor. Fluxo have taken the bait.
Yeah, they need to start realizing that no one's here, and Kai just needs to delay. He has got a smoke, he has got a molly, and he's also found Pav quite early. He'll now drop his smoke. They're going to completely disrespect it. Molly thrown in. Kai can't really swing, but he still gets a dink off on Lency at the bare minimum, and everyone from Fluxo retakes him from Banana.
Okay, Kai realized where his players were, where his teammates were, so he decides to peek that out, trying to end it off on a 2v3. He's kind of made his job happen. Hit 12 HP onto Lency here. Doesn't really inspire too much confidence onto the Prasso side. With 3 defuse kits as well, everybody can just take their time here on the retake, but time's still taken away. Good smoke onto Coffin, just to spam through. Could find a player out there, but surely you check for old quads. Surely you check for RZK, because up to the new quads, there's another one taking him down. Dotty searching for heads, and he's finding them all. History knows where all of these players are. Tech9 brought out, and History finds them all, but where's the bomb? Is it too far away? Is there time? And yes, there should be just enough. Oh my god, he saves it.
Get it. Oh my gosh, I thought that exploded.
No, he saves it. He wins it. History. What a clutch.
I'll tell you what wins it. You ready for this? RZK throws a flash and it full blinds his teammate.
Yeah, oh no. No. Everything just working out fine for now for Fluxo. Question is are things going to break down or not?
They're just dropping util. They might just go in here, Prasso. Force the issue on Art, who does swing, and Dotty just removes him immediately, and now Kai needs to step up again. Between him and Pyria, they've both found kills on different extremities. Kai drops his smoke, and he's just wasted so much time for these rotates to come, and he's doing an immaculate job. Finally, will be removed by Dotty, but the damage has been done because Milzen's here, and they're already at bottom Banana. Break on the smoke, a claim for RZK, another clutch attempt now for Fluxo.
You talk about Banana, but it came so slow while the fight was happening in towards church side. They were just shift walking their way across, but now because they've done that, not really too much information has been passed on for Prasso. They spot out one in the form of Pyria, but the double peek there, Dotty sees them both. And that should be the round out of the contention there. Prasso managed to win it out. He might still find out a player. That peek came through in History. I don't even know if he took a shot. Oh, okay. Unfortunate for Pav. Man, what a slow game out of Pav so far. He was supposed to be the star player.
Cool. Instead, in this round, it's Art. Boost up. RZK potentially can catch him. He sees both, but Art still gets the kill again. He's claiming the lives of everyone. In top Banana, he drops a smoke, he drops a flash, he backs out. History's got to be careful because there is one in Boiler, but never mind. You got to be careful of History.
Man, Art and History. So far, Kai, poor Kai, has just been a sacrificial goat out here for Art's shenanigans on Banana. So far, playing on Taxi all the time. In 10 rounds, you know things are going well.
Yeah, this is more what I expected. To be honest, on Mirage, I thought the close scoreline would come on Inferno. Instead, it's the complete opposite. And Pav eats a nade early. Maybe Hez on this timing can find one, and he does, but Mills in trades immediately. That's such an important trade there for Fluxo.
could have not been a trade. Could have been the peel coming through, but that is trying to be very idealistic here for the side of Fluxo. So it's a good timing coming through from Hez. Unannounced as well. He didn't have a flash, he didn't have a smoke, nothing. So now, Prasso. If they lose Dottie here, actually, could be quite bad, because he's the one with the U-tilt. The rest of Prasso just hoping for an execute out of the waterfall, out of balcony. History finds another with a quick shot. And they just don't keep checking. They're just going to lose out the op. Okay. They allow entry in towards the A-bomb side. The bomb could even be planted here, and it will.
Okay, but they did pick up kills on the way. That is sublime. Out of Pav. And the issue is that Kai potentially is going to make noise coming out of the balcony. Yeah, molly in towards Pit. In fact, a double molly in towards Pit. But you got to watch out for Mini. Kai gets rid of the player on site. And now they know they've got this player locked into the corner. And Pav is overwhelmed. It's a nice try out of Prasso again, but it's Fluxo from an X-ray POV. But Prasso, they're not going to be deterred by it. They're going to take top banana again.
Sometimes the X-ray has already made us... Unexpected. What is this?
What? Right.
Okay. You know the Spider-Man meme where they both point at each other, right? That's exactly what happened there for a good 2-3 seconds.
Looking forward to the replay on that.
Okay. Oh, that timing too. Prasso. They're getting bullied.
Oh, it's falling apart, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Hambles is just taking these kills.
Wow.
Great flash. Yeah, it's done.
It is. That's the BO3. Because again, you say, okay, 1 round. Sure, whatever.
Oh.
But then look at this.
I mean, this is just... They're just desperate now. They're just trying to fight for anything. Prasso. You're just going into the... We'll deal with Dottie. Should be traded out here, but that flashbang is brilliant. Even though Pav will find Art, Kai trades immediately. Now you're just stuck in a 4 versus 2.
RZK was able to do it in the previous map. Will he be able to do it on this one? Lensy's been having a really slow game, but it's RZK here to be getting up a lot of space. But look at the bomb, Brandon. It's all the way stuck into stairs. Fluxo now just need to play slow, and Kai doesn't even do that. It's all falling apart for Prasso. They took our hearts on map number 1.
It's getting there, isn't it?
Yeah, the gavel is getting really close to it, but nothing has been heard yet throughout the hole. Oh, and that's some timing. That is some timing. Let me tell you what. Surprised Hez doesn't get away with both of them. That kill actually could... Okay. It doesn't surprise Prasso into trying to go for a quick rotate. Go for a gamble. Instead, speaking of gambles, that's the bomb trying to plant down with the enemy still on site. No way! No way you get to dip in and out.
I mean, you just stick it now.
Technically, but you're wondering what the hell are Fluxo trying to pull off here, and you don't. Why haven't they stuck it already? Dottie's doing this way too late. RZK great taps away, and the round is won, but imagine, Brandon, imagine that goes through for Fluxo. Just a dip in and out. Still got 1 more to work with. And RZK's rotating. He's clearing out archways.
Oh no.
It's not bad,
it's okay,
actually.
it's back.
Yeah. Okay, there's the flash. It doesn't really land. Doesn't matter. RZK good for 1, and he looks off the screen for just 1 second. Starts the second spray, and it wasn't good enough. It's Fluxo on the bomb side. You need to get through Lency. He's the only man who can defend this, but look at the HP values out here for Art. He's fighting on 29. He's trying to plant that bomb down. 30 seconds. He's actually rushing through this one. It's history as well on 19. Someone needs to drop Kai a weapon. Oh, and look at the timing on apartments. Kai could get this on Lency.
And if he gets this kill, you actually just feel like it is locked in. Yeah, Lency's just delaying. Kai is securing just. And that's a really big kill because that just neutralizes a massive element of that retake. Now for Prasso. And Fluxo are just going to push the issue in towards top brackets. Pav wanted to go for a fight. He didn't get given one, or at least a fair one, because the spray back through the smoke is brilliant out of Kai, and Pav gets removed immediately.
Okay, okay. Dottie trying to spam through. They now know where the rifle is. What are Fluxo thinking? They've taken top brackets control. They have more than enough utility for an execute. We've got to be scared of the 5-7 possibilities here, right? Just peeking out the corners, you never know which ones are going to take your head off. And Art, he's not picking any corners. He's waiting for the CTs to do it, because why wouldn't they?
Why has he got the orb?
Yes.
Classic art things. Alright, Lency. Show us what you got. Let's swing it together. But Lency, oh, nearly. He asked the question of Fluxo. History answers the call. And now Dottie, who has upgraded to an AK, needs to clutch up 1v2. This is a retake that he absolutely has to go for. But already, look at the movements of Millsin.
Yeah, this is brilliant. Just taking up all this space, clearing out angles. History doesn't have to worry about apartments. He knows where to hold. And right now, the pixel angle spotted. That's History throwing out the flash and forces Dottie out. Wins the round. It's map point here for Fluxo. Seems like they couldn't really muster up the fight, the strength to move on and try to fight through a couple of extra rounds into this map. As yeah, they're just taking fights blind, not really where they should be. Already lost Hez. Next up might be Dottie, but it's a great kill on Takai. However, across the entirety of the map, look, they just cleared out long. Get one more kill in A, it's over. Lency, he's got to be the savior one more time, and he did it before, almost. And he does it again, almost.
Can they intercept the bomb here? I don't think so. Yeah, he's going to go through. Apps, Dottie. Oh, why are you fighting that History? Is there any need? And Arts missed the AWP shot. That's the bomb dropped, and now there's a chance here for Prasso to stay alive.
Come on, period. Kill Dottie with a flash. You got this. Art. He peeks that. Oh, he peeks that. Okay. Left in a 1v2. Period. 30 HP, but the back turned away from Pav. Just needs one good headshot onto the FAMAS. And you just kill Dottie with a flash. That's it. Perfect game plan.
Oh,
okay,
there's the back turned.
There's the back turned. And now, hear me out.
He's not gonna pull out utility here, Atra. I'm sorry to break it to you. It all comes down to timing. I think Period just got a glance of him. Another smoke put forward.
No.
They walk through. Dottie goes in towards Apps. Period's right behind him. Dottie's now not looking at him. That's the bomb. Period's right behind him. And...
No!
Just kill him. There we go. Don't be silly with it.
Oh.
Don't be silly with it. Fluxo will take Inferno. And they will win the series 2-0.
Okay. There's the Fluxo we were expecting out of the second map. First map was just a bit of a shock.